Hey everyone, it's the Obsessed Movie Man. I'm doing another collection video, plus there's also going to be an update on the channel, and I thought I would go over some of the new stuff that's added to my collection. Right here is a LEGO Dimensions Michael Knight and Kit from Knight Rider. Brandon was able to get this for me, so thank you, Brandon. I should also say that some of the Lord of the Rings and Star Wars sets I took apart and packed up because I no longer had room for them, so I'm going to be doing something with those. But there are a few Lord of the Rings sets still there. There's the Barrel Escape, there's Shelob, and the characters are there, they're just in the back. Weathertop is still there, and there's also the Council of Elrond. And my favorite, Bag End, is still there, along with Frodo meeting Gandalf. There's the Bilbo and Gandalf, not Bilbo and Gandalf, Bilbo and Gollum standoff, and here is Saruman and Gandalf still. And let's see what else is here. Mostly everything else is the same. I got rid of the Batman v Superman stuff. There is a new Dr. Octopus set that, again, Brandon got for my birthday. So again, thank you, Brandon, if you're watching. There's this Seattle Space Needle I got a while ago. And also it's kind of cool with the Spider-Man set. It came with the Vulture, and that's really cool being that I like Vulture a bit more than I did because of the new movie. Star Wars stuff. So, some things I did save and moved into here the best I could, like this walker. It has a missing piece, as you can see, but I don't know where it is. I've looked everywhere. This X-Wing I got years and years ago from my grandma from Toys R Us. Again, more on that later. But I was able to sneak some of it into there. There's also this Episode 3 walker. I know it probably has a different name than that, but I don't know. There's the Luke Landspeeder. I know there's two Landspeeders right next to each other with old Ben, Tusken Raider, and Luke. There's the Darth Vader transformation set. I had the original when Revenge of the Sith came out, but this looks so much better, except I know on the back, if you move it around, you can see... Oh, am I ruining it? I probably am. You can see Anakin. I think they should have just not given him a set of legs, but they have printing on it that makes it look like he has no legs. And there's the Bounty Hunter set. It doesn't come with Boba Fett, I just put it there. Now we're going on to the Batman stuff. I moved pretty much all the DC stuff there. This is, I mentioned previously, this is the Lego Robin submarine that goes with this figure right here. And I did end up getting the new Bane set with some gift cards. That's great. He came with the Mutant Leader from Dark Knight Returns, as well as this kind of comical Batman vehicle contraption. And as you can see, I did move some of the DC stuff there. There's Wonder Woman, Flash, and Superman. There's a Scarecrow set. I didn't get the whatever vehicle he has because it would probably take up way too much room, wouldn't even fit. And also Lex Luthor in the background. There we go. I did mention there's Condiment King right there. He came with the Egghead, and I'm so glad we have a Vincent Price Lego set. I think it's funny. There's Hugo Strange. I don't like the beard. I don't really think it looks like a beard. It looks kind of like a scarf. Oh well, and there's Mutant Leader with some eggs. Excellent. And there he is right there. There it is. I thought that was so funny that there's an egg mech suit. That's just hysterical. So there he is. And now, I'm not really going to be saying much about the movie shelf, but except this is where I am now going to be doing the Obsessed Movie Man stuff in front of this backdrop. And I also have another subsection for bad movies, like here's Star Wars Holiday Special, Plan 9 from Outer Space, and The Room. I need to get more. I have this wonderful picture of Tommy, which came with The Room, and I probably should move it down with the bad films, but I don't know. There's also this, I'm not sure I ever showed you this before. I might have, but there's some Godzilla stuff right there. Blockbuster DVD and a Blockbuster logo. I was thinking about getting a gumball machine to kind of complete the Blockbuster look. There's the VHS Star Wars, I said. This is a Godzilla plush from Toys R Us. And the last one at Toys R Us, Mr. Spock in Barbie form. And again, I'll be talking more about Toys R Us soon enough. This is all the same. Nothing really has changed there. I would still like to get a Casey Jones, vintage Casey Jones, like from the original series. Transformers are the same. This Harley Quinn bank is the same. Herbie's still the same. Crow's still the same. Alright. So, let's move on to the Avengers. The only thing new here is I got a different Captain America, because the original one was, I thought, too short. This is the face-off Captain America, which many people say is the best Captain America figure. I tend to agree. I found him at a really cool comic book shop, and I decided I had to get him, so I bought it. Everything else is still the same. So, for villains, we have the Absorbing Man, that I also picked up, and the new Taskmaster, which I think is really cool. And I posed some of the figures around a little bit. The flame effects that the Dark Phoenix has, this is from the Ghost Rider set that I will also be showing pretty soon. And yeah, the villains, they look really cool. With all the new Fantastic Four figures, I wonder if they're going to give us a new Doctor Doom, because we have the Skrull, Silver Surfer, and Thing on the way. I wonder if they'll do a Doctor Doom or a Mole Man or something. And, okay, the only thing new with the Spider-Man set is Mysterio, and I lucked out on getting him. I think this looks really cool. This will probably be it for Spider-Man, unless some of these I can replace, not sure. But I guess that basically means there's gonna be no Scorpion, sadly. Oh, but if they ever do make an original Vulture like the Old Man, I'll probably swap this guy out for that. And I didn't even want the Build-A-Figure Lizard. I wasn't particularly crazy about it, so this guy, I think he looks just fine. He's perfect. And so here's the X-Men set. They're gonna be making more X-Men figures I'm excited for. And I got these. I kept the Deadpool that I have. I'm fine with this Deadpool. Domino in the design that I like her in, which is like, it looks like a domino. I think that's really cool. And Cable, I switched out the other Cable for this guy, and he is a very good improvement. So there's that. This is all still the same. I did move Gordon, Montoya, and Bullock here because I thought they were taking up too much room and I wanted it for villains. The only new character that I added to this is the Mad Hatter, and I gave him... He wasn't holding his weapons well, and he still doesn't hold this well, but I gave him Penguin's teacup, and I thought that was fitting. I really want them to make a Scarecrow and Two-Face from the original series, not Series 4. Hopefully it'll be coming soon, hopefully. Nothing new really on the Arkham front, nothing new right there. And okay, so here's now, I did some stuff, there's another shelf for Marvel. So here's the Ghost Rider figure. I don't know what I'll do with the old one. That could be the, what is it, Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider? And man, this thing is intense. This is a great figure. I love it. You've seen Punisher and Shuri before, thing. And there's Mr. Fantastic. He has interchangeable arms. From what I understand, these arms came with another Mr. Fantastic years ago. This looks great. I'm very excited for the Thing and Silver Surfer. Maybe a Skrull. I think that's what they're doing. And oh, what's this? What's this? Ah, yeah! It's the Infinity Gauntlet. This is a replica of the Infinity Gauntlet from the new movie, and it looks incredible. I would love to take this to my screening, but they probably would not allow that. I'm not sure. There's the Guardians still in comic book form, and we're going down here. Yay! Okay. Here are the Guardians still. I have like a set for each type of Marvel stuff, and I would love to get Mantis, but I would have to either probably get this piece separate online or buck up and pay the $80 for the Mantis Build-A-Figure. Yeah, that's what I saw. And I'm probably not going to do that. I don't know, hopefully they'll make another one. Let's see, we have Hawkeye now. He doesn't come with an arrow, which annoys me. He comes with a bow, but no arrow. And I also, yeah, I've seen the new pictures of the 10th anniversary sets we'll be getting, so yeah, those look really good. And there's a new Black Panther that I got. And, oh, I saw Black Panther, as you guys probably know. Really good movie. There's War Machine. I'm told that his cannon is on the wrong side, and I tried moving it, but it looked up to the other side, but it looks weird, so I'm just keeping it there. There is the Netflix section, which I hope gets filled out pretty soon. I would love a Kingpin or a Kilgrave. Obviously, I've not seen the other stuff yet. People have kind of said mixed things. Elektra, the only thing is, she has really kind of beefy arms right there. They're the same arms that Mary Jane has, which is also weird, because Mary Jane's like a model. So, just the arms look weird on the Elektra figure, but anyway. Alright, so here's the villain section. And yeah, the lighting is terrible. Hold on. There we go, okay. So I bought the Thanos Build-A-Figure. I just bought him already with all the pieces. It's the gauntlet. I wish he was in the classic design for the movie, but based on what I've heard, it's kind of like a spiritual thing he's going for, where he symbolizes he doesn't need it. I guess I understand that, but I would have preferred, like, Thanos with the traditional armor. Hela and Vulture you've seen before. Loki, he used to be holding the Tesseract, but I can't get him to hold it because it wasn't built for that, but whatever. Ego is right there. That's really cool. And I got Killmonger. So, yeah, I need to get more villains. I'm eyeing that Red Skull that's going to come out soon. I'm probably not going to get, quote-unquote, the Mandarin, because I'm still bitter about that. But, oh well, what are you going to do? Here's the Star Wars stuff. It's still there, and for now I don't need the flashlight. And I put Old Man Luke next to his Old Man Vader. And there's K2SO still right there. And, oh yeah, I'm gonna need the light again. Alright, blinded by the light. here are the Star Wars stuff, and I got just recently Captain Rex. I was debating for the longest time if I should keep him with the helmet off or on, and I thought, well, I'll put it on. And there is Rose from Last Jedi. Yeah, I know, a lot of people have mixed feelings on that. And I do too. I'm constantly changing my mind on what I think of the film. And this is pretty much all the same. Tarkin is supposed to come out this month, and I will get him because I love Peter Cushing. And I also need, I might need a Death Squad commander. Don't know yet, don't know. I'm okay with getting rid of Krennic. So, yeah, that's the collection so far, so let me tell you what's going on with the channel. Okay, so I'm here talking about the channel update. So what's been going on? A lot of the time you guys have been noticing probably the slow process of making the episodes or any kind of show on this channel, and there are a few reasons for that. One is, as I've been mentioning constantly throughout these things, I currently work at Toys R Us. It is long hours working there, especially in light of what's going on with Toys R Us right now, and it has left me a bit exhausted. Like when I come home, I have 2 days off, which days are nice. It's me just basically catching up on sleep, and when I get home from the end of the day, I am very tired. I wake up and do the best I can with editing, but I'm still very tired from that. And another reason why it takes a long time to get some of the videos out is because, for those who don't know, I do live with my parents, and the best time for recording, even though they're always planning to say they'll be quiet, the best time for recording is when there's like no one in the house at all, and that helps tremendously. And they're not out of the house that much, especially, and when I come back, usually they have nowhere else to go. They're just staying here. So I do apologize for the lack of content that's been coming out. I do have some ideas for things I want to do. I am going to be editing the third part of the Critical and Cynical retrospective on the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And for those who don't know, the next review is going to be for The Rocketeer, which I said I would one day review. I think I mentioned it. If I remember correctly, I mentioned in the first Avenger review that I would eventually look at The Rocketeer. And that promise was way overdue, and I'm going to be doing that. I don't know when I will do it, or if I will do it, but I want to tackle Grease, because I have some things to say about Grease. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Grease. The TV recaps are fairly easy. Also, I see that a lot of you guys seem to like the TV recaps, and I would love it to do it for different shows, but there's a lot of Knight Rider episodes, or maybe we'll alternate different videos, I don't know. I also am not sure of where the Tales from the Horror Vault is going to come into play. The original idea is I'd love it to be a separate series, but because I have work, the situation with the house, and all these other shows, it's hard to find time to do it. I would love to do a Tales from the Horror Vault episode on Plan 9 from Outer Space. Just need to work on a script and start writing jokes, but I'm wondering if you guys would prefer that more as a Halloween thing, like more Halloween episodes of Tales from the Horror Vault, or you would want that as a regular show. If you're interested in any of that, read that in the list that in the comments. And that's about it. I'm having a lot of fun right now working with Tag Movie Reviews, you know, Tori, and 7 out of 10, Brandon. We're usually collaborating. If you haven't checked out any of their channels, check them out right now. 7 out of 10 has, even though it's been a few months now, it's a great review on the film Freaks by Todd Browning. And Tori is still making a lot of videos right now, aside from the ones on here. You should definitely check out Gee Thanks Disney. Those are a lot of fun to do. Yeah, again, I very much do apologize for the lack of content that's coming out. I am doing my best to keep working. It's just mostly, honestly, the most thing is I'm just really tired at the end of the day, and but I am trying to work past that and actually do some reviews. But job comes first, and so does family. And I hope you guys understand. I will get this up before Critical and Cynical Part 3, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. See you guys.